Yes, when I think of a lot of the gifts us kids received back in the day, there was one type of gift that always stuck out, and that was games consoles. But for me, I never really had consoles growing up. I had PCs. And one thing about consoles that set them apart from these was how quick and easy it was to get them going. You put the cartridge in, you turn it on and go. You're done. By comparison, PCs are a little more long-winded. But what would it look like if, years ago, somebody had created a games console that ran DOS? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Let's build an MS-DOS games console. But I want to do this with real hardware from about the early to mid-90s. That means an x86 CPU of some kind. We will be using MS-DOS, most likely version 6.2.2. All games will be loaded off floppy disks. How hard can it be?
Don't say that!
The first problem to tackle comes back to how I wish to load software. But how on earth would you do that for a game like Quake? There's no way that would fit on a floppy. This is what I came up with. This is the auto-exec file. After loading all of the needed items for the system, it then loads this line here. This then reaches out to a file on the floppy drive. The file it runs has some simple instructions in it that points back to the hard drive and in particular a specific game. When it gets to the end, there we go, it's loaded the game on the disk. This is some kind of industrial SBC. For storage I'll be using an SD to ID adapter. Next up I'll just slot in some RAM. The most important part, I've gone with this Pentium 133. I feel it will be enough. Now for video output. I have this S3 type graphics card. I didn't go for a Voodoo because, well, I don't have one. So I got this Pico PSU and paired it with a jumper. Here goes. And there seems to be a problem. There's the tiniest blip from the speaker but no life at all. I pulled the RAM out and had another go, but still, I had the same. I kind of wonder if it might be due to a dead Dallas clock chip. Unfortunately, that didn't fix it. Is it the CPU, the graphics card, the RAM, or something else? I have no idea. In the meantime, I ordered a new CPU and postcard, just in case that was it. My postcard and CPU arrived. Now let's test it. That CPU is executing no code at all. Yes! The board isn't dead. CPU is clearly doing something, which means the last one is dead. We now have post screen. We can try fitting all the other items and test them, including the SD card and the floppy disk drive. We find ourselves in a familiar situation. No boot. What is it now? Something wrong with what I plugged in? Pulled out the storage, but nope, still nothing. Removed the fan, plugged it back in, tested, and the system came back. Multiple cycles seemed to work again though. Putting the storage back yielded the same problem. I think I've understood. The cable could actually have been backwards.